guard at 6'4" from
Denver. Now that Christian Brown is back. Garden only averaging 5 assists and 20 All-Star. Now in his 9th season. That hits the foot of Clarkson. It's going to stay with Denver.
Just trying to get back into the flow. He's only shooting 21% from 3. Shot just under 40% last year and was one of the best transition scorers in the league.
Brunson turns and fires and knocks down a 3-ball.
Brunson just came right off that screen. Denver switched it. And when he was at Villanova, Jay Wright had a thing. He didn't want to be ready to shoot. It's catch it to shoot it. You're never going to be more open than when you first catch the ball. You don't have to get ready if you catch it to shoot it. Then you can make a decision based on how you're guarded.
He's already made 132 3-pointers this season.
In the full court and the half court. Space the floor, but they want to get a piece of the paint. They want to touch the paint on every possession and then spray it out.
Shot clock down to 4. Clarkson going baseline, lost it. Clarkson gathers, saw the clock, so he puts it up and scores as the timer expires.
A really good awareness by Jordan Clarkson on where the clock was when Karl Anthony Towns knocked that ball away.
He had 12 points in the win in Washington last night, one of his better games in a while. Murray downhill, faked the pass, and then missed the shot.
Jokic is so tough off that elbow. Such a great passer.
Brunson way off the mark on the pull-up 3. Here's Jokic, going to make his 6th start, 8th visit to the All-Star game a week from Saturday.
Spencer Jones didn't make that shot, but Jokic operating in that short roll. He is one of the best playmakers in the league, if not the best in that situation.
Towns swishes home a 3-pointer. It's an 8-0 start for the Knicks.
Karl Anthony Towns has not had his best shooting year by any stretch. He's only shooting 46% from the field and 36% from 3. Those are career lows, but he has been rebounding his tail off all year.
In fact, he leads the league in rebounding, and that's only because Nikola Jokic doesn't qualify right now. Otherwise, Jokic, who just got a rebound and stick back, would lead the NBA in both rebounding and assists. Anunoby's 3 is good. A hot start for New York. They've already made 3 3-pointers.
And even after a made bucket, not the best transition defense that David Adelman wants to see out of Denver. That's the kind of pace that New York wants to play with. Get it down court quickly.
On the switch, Towns on Jamal Murray with his shot clock down to 7. Murray off the bounce, always able to get where he wants on the floor with the dribble.
He is just having a spectacular year. Averaging 25 points, 7.5 assists. In their last game against Detroit, he had 32 points, 8 assists, not a single turnover.
Knicks turned it over. Jokic down court to Jones. Peyton Watson off the fake, tries a 3, not there. As you mentioned earlier, he's had a great year shooting the ball, 43% from 3.
Talked to David Adelman before.
8 to start the game. The Knicks are 4 of 5 from the floor. Jokic guarded by the smaller Brunson with 5 in the shot clock. Jokic spinning, trying to create some airspace, comes up short with a shot. Boy, the crowd loves it. The defense by Brunson.
Well, that's as good as you can do with that sort of mismatch, and Brunson is not afraid to get physically, forced him into the tough shot. That's one that Jokic makes most often.
Towns almost turns it over. He'll try step back 3, can't hit it, and Watson soars for the rebound. Jokic in the high post with Towns defending. 2 points, 3 rebounds for Jokic, and scores there as he's met by a secondary defender.
There's just no way to speed up Nikola Jokic. He just has so much game, and he plays. Talk about playing at your own pace.
29 points per game, averaging a triple-double for the 2nd straight year. Became just the 3rd player ever to do it, and the 1st center in 2025. Brunson from mid-range, and Jalen Brunson with another basket. He's got 5 points.
That's just vintage Brunson coming off the ball screen action, getting a defender on his hip and stopping in the lane and playing off 2 feet.
Hard screen set by Jokic. Murray's 3 is there.
Jokic is so good at so many things, but one thing he doesn't get credit, he's a great screener. I mean, he screens you, you stay screened.
And Murray now 150 made 3s on the year. He's got a shot at 50, 40, 5, 90. He's right under 50% from the floor, 45% from three, and 88% from the line. Corner three, answer by Jordan Clarkson. 4 3-pointers for New York.
Jokic is down.
And still doubled over. Again, missed 16 games with the left knee injury. David Adelman going to call a time.
Careful managing his minutes. As we've already seen Jokic go down, he did say in the huddle, I'm playing. So take it from the 3-time MVP.
Yep, and right back out there. Played 33 minutes, as you said, last night, which is more than he was expected to. We'll see how much he plays tonight. Murray with a 3 and now a blow-by and gets a layup. So Jamal Murray off to a great start. He's got 10 of the 14 for Denver.
Well, the first possession after the timeout.
And the Knicks on a back-to-back. Andrew Shamet, Mitchell Robinson check in for the Knicks as well. Shamet been red hot during this 7-game win streak. Misfire there, though. Shooting 50% from 3 during the 7-game win streak.
Yeah, he's hit before that one. He hit 10 of his last 16, averaging 18 over his last 2.
Murray downhill, clear path to the bucket. He's got 12.
He has played at an all-NBA level to start this season.
Anunoby too strong. Rebound Jokic, his 4th board. Denver looking to take the lead for the first time. Murray's got the hot hand. Working on the big Robinson. Shot clock inside of 10. Hesitation. Now drive. High scoop off the window. Goes down. And a timeout by New York. Jamal Murray.
And some surprises.
James Harden going from the Clippers to Cleveland. McCullough with the lob. Mitchell Robinson there with the slam. And ties it at 18.
McCullough started his career at Texas Tech before transferring to Kansas. That was a good middle drive.
Murray triple teamed. Finds the open shooter, Watson. Can't knock down the 3.
Knicks fortunate there. He come off a corner shooter. And Watson has been a good corner shooter all season long.
Catch and shoot. Shamet got it. 5 3-pointers for the Knicks in 8 minutes.
Now that was a really quick ball reversal by the Knicks. And it just beat the shift of Denver for that open shot to Landry Shamet. Shamet's had a great year.
Career high 10 points per game. Murray fouled. Count the basket. 16 points for Jamal Murray and a chance at 17.
Just impressive to watch.
Foul was on Brunson, his first. He's averaging about 5 points per game more than he did last year. He's 12th in the league in scoring, 7th in assists. And career high shooting numbers for Jamal Murray, who scored the last 15 Denver points. 3.5 to go in the first. Knicks by 1. Check that game tied at 21 because of the free throw miss inside. Robinson gets it back and scores over Valanciunas.
Mitchell Robinson, one of the best offensive rebounders, if not the best in the league. He only plays 20 minutes a game, but he gets just under 5 offensive rebounds a game.
Murray fouled again and will go to the line. He's upset he missed that shot, but he'll get.
He's in his zone like that. It's hard to stop him. We got to keep feeding him and finding ways to get him open.
New York already has 6 threes there in that first quarter. What can you guys do to disrupt their 3-point shooting?
A lot of them have come in transition. We just got to be better about getting back with more urgency and doing what we can to get them off the line.
Thanks, Peyton.
Thank you.
Dave?
All right, Katie. Well, that one came in a half-court set, and it's the 7th 3 now for New York.
Well, when New York has moved the ball and then gotten a piece of the paint, when they drive it, spray it out. That was a terrific shot fake by Landry Shamet to get the Julian Strawther to fly by. But that's when the Knicks are at their best in the half court, is when they get a reversal and then get a piece of the paint.
Shamet with 2 3-pointers. Empty possession for Denver. Now the Knicks working it around the perimeter. Tyler Kolek checking into the game for New York, starting this second period. Shot clock at 5. Shamet gets past Watson, who leaves his feet, but then comes back and swats it away.
But Watson is a good shot blocker. Averages 1.2 a game.
Strawther called for the offensive foul. running 7 in a row, their longest since December of 2024 when they won 9 straight. Mitchell Robinson hammers it down off the alley-oop from Kolek.
Well, they're putting Nikola Jokic in ball screen situations in that middle third of the floor, and Mitchell Robinson is such a good pick and roll big guy because he gets in and out of those screens quickly and with force to the rim. Really drags defenders with him.
Brown misses the easy one inside after banking in a 3 from about 30 feet away at the buzzer and tries to strip Anunoby, who misses the mid-range shot. Boarded by Strother. Entry pass to Jokic, poked away, back to Strother. Jokic with 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists in 9 minutes. Watson inside. And he's fouled by Robinson.
A really good little 22 a game. He just had so many high-level performances. I mean, at 29 against Oklahoma City.
Get the contract extension he was looking for, so he'll be a restricted free agent in the summer, but he has proven himself so far this season to be a very valuable part of this Denver team.
He's a two-way player, good defender, can challenge at the rim.
Shamet pulls up and hits. Landry Shamet with 8 points in 8 minutes. He averages about 10 points per game.
Well, he's such a valuable reserve because not only can he shoot it, but he's low turnover and he's an underrated defender.
On his second year with the Knicks, 6th team in 8 years out of Wichita State. Watson pulls up from 12, comes up short. He's 0 for 5 from the field. Knicks by 4, 3 minutes gone by, second quarter. Anunoby drive. Clarkson, who started the game his first start of the year, can't get the 3 to fall. 5 points in the opening quarter for Clarkson. Jokic gave up the dribble. He thought he was fouled. On the wing, screened by Hardaway. And offensive foul is called on Jokic. Jokic has taken 4 shots, made 2. He'll hoist over Robinson and hit. First 3-point attempt of the game for Jokic.
Just a remarkable player. I mean, averages 29 a game, about 12 rebounds. Over 10 assists, averaging a triple-double.
Robinson blows past him, though, and hammers it down.
Well, that's one of the ways you have to attack Jokic, is make him guard. Put him in pick and rolls.
Bruce Brown with a stuff. Great pass by Jokic, his 4th assist.
Anytime you put Nikola Jokic in the middle of the floor, he can just pick you apart if there's no pressure on him.
Kolek will try a 3. In and out. Almost tipped in by Bridges twice. And finally, the glass controlled by Jokic, who's shooting 45% from 3 and 60% from the floor. Career highs in both. Almost turned it over, though, there. And then Watson threw it between the legs of Brown. Shot clock down to 6. Jokic with 3. Step backs. Rejected by Robinson. Strother throws it to Jokic, who's falling out of bounds. And it's a 24-second violation. Not a great pass from Strother. All kinds of problems just bringing the ball across the timeline. And he gets another deflection there. Clarkson calling for the Robinson screen. The shot clock's at 3, though. Clarkson drives, fades away, around and down for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, they're not going to put that possession in the Basketball Hall of Fame, but Clarkson was able to get something out of it.
And Jokic fouled on the other end, attacking the chest of Robinson. That'll be his 3rd above his right eye at the end of the first quarter, and went back.
Yeah, that cut that Karl Anthony Towns suffered, he's got to be getting stitches right now. And a new jersey.
Significant blood on the floor, on the jersey, and above the right eye.
It's really significant when it's your blood.
Shot clock at 7. Diawara, hands for Clarkson, who got the start for Josh Hart, who's out tonight but day-to-day after suffering an ankle injury last night. And not a good foul by Brown with 2 points. Porty getting some minutes here. Both teams on a second night of a back-to-back. And now with Towns back in the locker room, Porty getting some minutes. Bridges couldn't handle another knee. He has not scored yet in this game. And 6 turnovers by the Knicks. 6 by Denver. Brown inside for 2.
Middle of the floor, you just cut. And Christian Brown is an excellent cutter, and Nikola Jokic finds it with no pressure on it.
5th assist for Jokic. He averages about 10, which is a career high, and would lead the league if he qualified in terms of games played. Bridges 3 off target. Denver ball.
Yeah, Jokic missed 16 games. He's still 4th in the NBA overall in assists. Not assists per game, but number of assists, and he missed 16 games.
He has to play basically every game the rest of the way to reach that 65-game threshold to qualify for all the awards, and he certainly would be in the mix for MVP, first-team NBA, and more. Jokic with the basket on the baseline to give him 11.
No way you're stopping that one-on-one in the post with Nikola Jokic. His feet are so good. And
Kolek foul. By the way, if Jokic were to play enough games and win, the report at the beginning of the game about him trying to keep his minutes down because this is game 4 back from the injury, and he played more than.
That's what I would lean toward. If it's in the 20s, I would lean to 29-59 if I'm David Edelman. Jokic clearly doesn't like being checked on when he's not. No. After he tweaked that ankle, people were asking him how he was doing. He's like, I'm fine, I'm playing.
He yelled that from the bench. The coaches heard him. Yelled, I'm playing. Second foul on Hardaway. Kolek got the free throws. Here's a 3 from Brown. His second 3. The other was the bank at the end of the quarter.
Boy, there was 0 dip on that catch. He caught it in the shooting pocket, went right up with it.
Brunson driving into the lane from the foul line. The step back off the front rim and in. 7 points for Brunson. He's averaging 27 points per game. That's 10 in the NBA. Jamal Murray, 20 points in the first quarter. Limited minutes here in the second. Watson, way off the mark. Got it back up. And scores.
A great activity level by Peyton Watson. And Mikal Bridges got picked off twice by Valanciunas' screens. I think he's looking around going, really? You have to run me off him every time?
Denver back at 3. 4 mark. Second quarter here at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks riding a 7-game win streak. Denver has lost 2 in a row. They haven't lost 3 in a row since April of last year. Brunson puts up an air ball, but there to clean it up inside is OG Anunoby.
Seems every time there's a shot that doesn't hit the rim, the offense has the advantage because they can follow the flight of the ball. Oftentimes you're looking to box out as a defender.
Murray knocks down the mid-range shot, his first points of the second quarter.